Okay, guys, so in this discussion, we will review or discuss the rating and examination in order to pass the Board of Examination for medical technologists. Again, we go back to the three defined criteria. First, a taker must have a rating of at least 75%. Okay. Second, that is, the taker must have no rating below 50% in any of the major subject, CC, micro, hema, BB, and zero. So, 20%, all of this, they are 20% in weight. Okay, weight. So, 20 is also 20%. This is also 20%. The CM, so that is just 10% of the board rating. Okay, 10%. And the histotype, this is also 10%. Ito ko na lang ilalagay. Okay? Okay, and the other, that is, other criteria, the candidate must has not failed. Okay? So, not failed, anong ibig sabihin ng pass, diba? So, the candidate has not failed in at least 60%. Which means, okay, so when we reward this one, so the candidate must pass in at least 60% of the subjects computed according to their relative weights. Ito yung sinasabi niyang relative weights, 20 for major, 10% for the minor subjects. So dapat daw, according to this third criteria, the taker must have passed at least 60. Okay? So, let's compute for the rating of the takers. So, we have here example Jen, Claire, Pat, and Chris. Okay, so let's compute first for their rating and examination, and we will determine if they have passed the board examination or not. Okay, and if they did not pass the examination, we determine why didn't they. Okay, bakit hindi sila pumasa. So, let's first compute for the rating in the examination. So, this, you don't need actually calculator to do this one. So easy. Okay? So, what is the 20% of 75? Okay, simple lang yan, guys. So, you just put a decimal point. Okay? So, in between the two numbers. So, that is 7.5 and then times 2. Okay? Ganun lang. As simple as that. So, if you try to use your calculator, yun lang din naman yung lalabas. Okay? To get the 20%. Why? Because this one, the 10% of 75, that is 7.5. Okay? However, we need the 20%. So, you times it by 2. Okay? So, 7.5 times 2 to get the 20%. Nakukuha ba? So, 7.5 times 2, that is, so let's use another color. So, 7.5 times 2, that is 15. This one, 6 times 2, that is 12. Okay? So, mabilisan na so that you don't need to use the calculator. 8 times 2, that is 18. This one, 8, 16.3, ay 16.6. Okay? So, 8.3 times 2, that is 16.6. So, this one, guys, take note, for clinical microscopy, you only get the 10% of the total score. Even for histopath, only the 10%. So, maglagay ka lang ng period sa gitna. 10% of 77 is 7.7, right? And then, this one, so 10% of 49, that is 4.9. So, we compute. So, that is 9. Okay, 9 plus 7, that is 16 plus 6, it is 22. Okay. So, that is 2.2022. Okay, so that is 2.2. So 2 here. Okay, so that is already 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 8, 14, 20, 27, 31. And then we have it here, 3. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we only got a grade of 71.2. Okay guys, I think I got this wrong. Okay, so this should be it should be 34, right? So 5, 2, 8, 6, 7, and 4 plus 2. That should be 34. Okay, this must be 34. So wait, sorry for this one. This should be 34. So this must be 4. That is 74.2%. So that is the rating of board rating of Jen. Okay, so we determine if Jen passed or failed the examination. So passed or failed. Okay, so Jen failed the examination. Okay, why? Why did she fail in the examination? Because, okay, so we rationalize. So because she has a board rating below 75%. So she did not meet the first criteria. Okay? So let's check if she met the other criteria. No rating below 50% in any of the major subjects. 75, 60, 90, 83. Okay? So she met this one. The candidate has not failed in at least 60%. So pass 20, pass 20. He passed also this one. So he passed 20. This one 40, 60, 70. Okay. So he passed the 70% of the subjects. Okay. So she dapat Jen pala to. Okay. So she only failed in 30%, that is in micro 20%, and in histocad 10%. Okay. Therefore, so he failed the board examination because she had a rating below 75%. Okay, so as simple as that, guys. So we move to Claire. Okay, so first we determine the board rating of Claire. So 7.3 times 2, that is 14.6. Okay, so we also have here 7.4 times 2, that is 14.8. 95, this is 19. 9.5 times 2, that is 19. 8.9 times 2, that is 17.8. Tama, di ba? Okay, 9 times 2, that is 18. 8 plus 8, 16 plus 1. Okay, kasi nga 18 to, di ba? 9 times 2, 18. So that is 17.8. So this is 5.2. Okay, and this is 9.5. Okay, again, bakit hindi siya tina-times ng 2? Kasi you only need the 10%. 10% of 52, that is 5.2. 10% of 95, that is 9.5. Okay, simple as that. And we get the general weighted average. So that is 10, 18, 24, 29. Tama ba? Again, this is 10 plus 5, 15 plus 8, 15 plus 8, that is 23. Ano yung computation ko kanina? Nalito na ako. Okay, wait lang. So, this is 10, 15, 15 plus 8, 23, plus 6, that is 29. Okay, so that is 9, 29. Okay, so this 1, 2, 2 plus 4, that is 6, 10, 19, 26, 31, 40. So this is 0, this is 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So she got 80.9. Okay, as the board rating. As her board rating. Okay, so let's double check this one. If we get the computation right. Okay, so I think it's correct. That's 80.9. Okay, so let's check if she passed the board examination. Board rating of at least 75%. Yes. Okay, so another, no rating below 50% in any of the major subjects. 73, 74, 95. Okay, and 89. So, this one. So, she passed the second criteria. Okay. The third one, she has not failed in at least 60%. So, she must have passed at least 60%. Failed, passed. So, 20. Passed, another 20. So, that is 40. Failed. Okay. So, 40 plus this one, 10%. So, she passed only HEMA, BB, and Zero, and the histopart. So, that is only 50%. So, still, she failed the board examination. Okay. So, why did Claire fail the examination? Because, okay, she was not able to pass at least 60% of the subject computed according to their relative weights. Okay, so that is the reason, or that's the rationale why she failed the examination. Okay, madali lang, di ba? So, still have other examples. So, let's finish this with Pat and Chris. Okay, so wala bang papasa sa kanila? So, we have here 7.5 times 2, 15. Also, this one, 15. 7 times 2, 14. 8.2 times 2, that is 16.4. And again, 6.5. Why? Because this is only 10%. So, 10% of 6.5, 65 is 6.5. 10% of 93 is 9.3. Okay, so we compute again for the, general weighted average. So that is 4, 9, 12. Okay, so that is 12. So 1, that is 11. 11 plus 4, 15. Plus 6, 21. 27. Okay, plus 9, 28, 29, 30, 36. So, that is 3. Ay, parang elemental lang, di ba? Para wala nang rason, hindi mo siya naintindihan. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 76.2. Okay, let's double check if we got the computation right. Or correctly, rather. 6.5. Okay, so we got it right. 76.2. So we determine if Pat passed the examination. First criteria, the board rating is at least 75%. Okay, so he met the criteria. No rating below 50% in any of the major subject. So, walang mas mababa daw sa 50%. Sa mga major subjects, 75, 75, 70, 82. Okay? So, she also met the criteria number 2. For the criteria number 3, the candidate has not failed in at least 60%. Okay? So, passed, passed, failed. So, 20%. He failed here. Okay? So, he failed here also. But he passed on all of the subjects. So, he failed only in this one, HEMA 20%, and in CM. Okay, so that is 10%. So, he failed only in 30%. So, he passed in the 70% of the subjects based on the general weighted average. So, pumasa siya. Okay, passed because so the rationale behind Pat passing the licensure examination is that he got a board rating of at least 75%. He had no rating below 50% in any of the major subjects. And he has not failed. Okay? So, or actually he passed in 70% of the subject. Okay? So, this one, so he met all the 3 criteria. That's why he passed the board examination. But if I ask you guys, why did he fail or pass the board exam, you have to explain it. Okay? Hindi yung lalagay mo na because he met all of the criteria to pass the board exam. Okay? So you have to state because, okay, he passed all of the 3 criteria which are, okay, so another quiz. Okay, so again, you have to rationalize it kung bakit sila pumasa. In case I asked for example, in your quiz or in your exam, you have to explain it well. So again, this is 18. Diba nakakasawa? 18. So, this one is, naglag na ako, 4.8. So that is 9.6. Tama ba? Tama. Okay, so this one, 8.5, that is 17, 16.6, 9.2, okay, and 7.5. Again guys, 10% lang ng 75, 10% ng 92. Okay, 9.2 and 7.5. Eto, bakit naging 16.6? That is 20%. So, 8.3, okay, 8.3 times 2, that is 16 dash, or 0.6. Okay, ganun lang kadaling mag-compute. You don't need calculator to do this one. But of course, mas mabilis, di ba? Pag may calculator. Okay, so, this is 5, 6, 7, plus 16. So, that is 13, plus 6, 19. Okay, so 1, 2, 11. Ay, wait lang, sorry. That is 8, 9 plus this one. So 9 plus 9, that is 18, 25, 31, 40, 47. So that is 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 77.9. Wait, let's double check again. Nagkamali ako ulit. So that is 18. 18 plus 9.6 plus 7. Okay, so we got it right. So his board rating is 77.9. Okay, so does it mean that he passed the licensure examination? Let's check first. Board rating of at least 75. Okay, so he met the first criteria. Low rating below 50% in any of the major subject, 90, 48, bam. Okay, so there it is. That's the reason why. Okay, so failed na siya. Okay, so failed. Why did Chris fail the examination? Because she had a rating, or he, ngayon naman she, okay, he has a rating below 50% in a major subject, which is the micro. Okay, so that's the reason why he failed the examination. Okay, he met this criteria, so pass, 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 so that's already 60%, 70. Okay, he only failed one subject. Okay, so he only failed one subject, but that subject is a major subject. Okay, so still he is considered as, you know, he failed the examination. Okay, so that is the way to compute for the board rating in the licensure examination. So I hope you understand it clearly, because it's easy, right? Dali lang naman, just compute for the 20%. Okay, so you add. So do not forget that CC, Microhema, BB, and Zero are the major subject. Or kahit eto nga lang yung tandaan nyo, CM and Histopath, those are the minor subject. The others are major subject kasi 20% yung relative weights nila. Okay, so as simple as that. So thank you so much for listening, and I hope you got the computation. How do we compute for the board rating, okay, or rating in the examination. Thank you so much, and God bless.